Hello, this is Green Alien 7777, and I'm here to present you the top 10 best and worst Zelda bosses. Before I start, the first two for the worst, they don't really count. I just couldn't really think of any who would be that on the top list. But 8 through 1, yeah, I don't like those. I don't really care for them. But the first two, they don't really count, and I'll probably have a dumb reason for it. And if you don't like my list, you can go ahead, comment, say like, well, I disagree with this, but this is also right. Don't give me, oh, you're gay because you think this is right and this is wrong. So don't give me that. So let's start. Number 10 for worst. Thunderbird from The Legend of Zelda 2. The only thing that just bothers me about this boss, because it's really fun to fight this thing, but the only thing that bothers me is that the title's Thunderbird, and it throws out fireballs. It's kind of weird. But like I said, first two of the worst I actually like. I just couldn't really think of anything. So I like Thunderbird. Number 10 for best. Twinrova from Ocarina of Time. I mean, this boss was really fun. I mean, you use the mirror shield most of the time, and it makes that little noise when you're charging up the wee wee wee. It's a fun boss, and I like how they combine, and then at the end, they make a little funny death. So, number 10, I think that makes sense. Number 9 for worst. King Dodongo. Like I said, first two of the worst I actually like. I like this boss, but the thing that really bothers me is that it's the second boss of the game, and it's actually easier than the first. That's the only thing that bothers me about this boss. That's it. Number 9 for best. I don't know why people don't really like Zant. I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, when you get to realize who he really is some sort of like whiny little pussy and basically it. But besides that part, I mean, the battle's so fun. You go to different boss battles and stuff, and then he's like all crazy with his knives and different abilities. I mean, I kind of like it. I like his little screaming attacks, like wah noises. I like that. So, all right, Zant. 8 for worst. Now this is we're gonna start with the ones that I do not like at all. It's big. It's green. It's a choo-choo. I mean, besides sucking the life out of it, it's like the only good thing about it. I mean, just a big green choo-choo. And I'm not really a big fan of choo-choos. They're just really annoying, not that fun. So, number 8, yeah. Number 8 for best. Helmasaur King. I simply just love this boss. It's so fun for A Link to the Past. It's just one of my favorites in this game. So, gotta put it there. 7 for worst. Cycloak. Or Cyclope, whatever this thing is named, I don't care. It's a octopus on a tornado, it throws wind at you, and I really don't like this boss. That's basically it. It was really boring when I fought this thing, so let's move on. 7 for best. Oh, red. Adulawa. If I pronounce that wrong, I'm sorry. Some people are probably like thinking, why this boss? He's really stupid. I don't know. When I first saw this guy, I thought he was pretty cool. I mean, I like how he makes his little noises, and then, I mean, soon after like, halfway through, he starts, like, doing Ring of Fire, Killer Moth, and he's, like, jumping around, singing, swinging his sword, and I thought it was pretty fun, you know, first time playing him and everything, and then I just love killing him with Fierce Deity Mask with one-shot kill. I like him. If you don't, I'm sorry. That's how I feel. 6 for worst. Jalahala, if I pronounce that wrong again, I'm sorry, is kind of disappointing. I mean, you're in this temple that, you know, they got reed-heads that freak the crap out of you and they scream and stuff, and then you get to this boss, which you think, oh, okay, this temple's pretty creepy, maybe there's gonna be a creepy boss. I mean, yeah, ghost is a great idea, but this is like a cartoon ghost. And when I fought it, I didn't really feel like it was a challenge, and yeah, I don't like it. 6 for best. Ganon for A Link to the Past. This guy was one of my favorite Ganons to fight. I mean, he's pretty hard, and that's what I like about it. And song works perfect for him, swinging his little Triton, and then you got little freaking fire bats, whatever the hell they're called, and then your keys, whatever. And then the side of the platforms were falling off, so if you fall off, start all over. And I liked him. He was pretty fun. I had a blast. Great way to end the game. 5 for worst. It's an eagle. And it's evil. I'm not scared. 5 for best. We're on the top 5. Yay. Yes, it's another Ganon. This one's from Ocarina of Time. This is, oh my god, I just blast the music up loud. Hear Zelda scream when I get hurt. And Ganon's like, swing, swing, cut, you dead. Oh, it was just perfect way to end Ocarina of Time with this amazing battle. Oh man, I need to play Ocarina of Time, I'm sorry. Number 4 for worst. Twin mold. I just don't like this fight at all. I mean, the only way you can really fight this thing is if you get bigger with a mask. And it's not really that fun when you're big. You're just trying to get to the tail and they're just moving around, not really that fast. And it's just not a fun battle. And I loved the temple. Oh my god, it was so fun. Going everything upside down and shooting light arrows, and sub-bosses were so cool. And then we get to this boss, and I was disappointed, that's all. I don't like it. Number 4 for best. Milgarev, Wind Waker. Oh, yes. First thing, once you start off, it's a little easy, and then it comes out, and then oh my god, this song was just pure amazing. And then the fight along with, I had a blast with this guy. He was fun. My favorite Wind Waker boss of all time. If you disagree, I'm sorry, but I just love it. Number 3 for worst. Boo. You saw my 2 favorite Ganons. Here's my most hated Ganon for Wind Waker. This Ganondorf, oh my god, he just drove me nuts when I fought him because he was so easy. I was so disappointed after playing Wind Waker and fighting Puppet Ganon. I'm like, oh boy, this guy's gonna be so hard. No, he's fat, he's got his little swords, and he's gonna be using defensive maneuvers while you attack, and then wait for a command to a slice, and I was so depressed when I beat this game. And it was such a fun game, too. Don't like you, Ganon. Number 3 for best. Woo! Majora's Wrath! Oh my god. Sky. Amazing. I mean, after going through the first 2 stages, the second one was pretty funny because he does a little Michael Jackson moonwalk. But besides that, when he goes to Majora's Wrath, everything gets, all hell breaks loose. And then he's like, swings your little whips around like he was your bitch, and he's just beating the crap out of you. And he was definitely hard. It took me a while to beat him. And I wasn't, cheating with the Big Daddy math because that's really easy to beat him. But oh my god, I love Majora's Wrath so much. Number 2 for worst. Ugh. It's a genie. And it's a clown. And the lamp has eyes. Because it's scary. And Link loves to fight clown genies. Yeah. No. Number 2 for best. We're almost there. Star-Lord, Twilight Princess. Oh boy, this one I had fun with this guy. I mean, after, spin with the little Beyblade top thing, ching right through the vertebrae, and then, falls down, and then it's just a floating head, and you gotta spin on the tops, and then they bring back the Fire Boss song, and I was like, oh, yes, Twilight Princess, I love you, and yes, I love this boss, and I can't, Okay, after being Ocarina of Time, I'm going to play Twilight Princess now. Number 1 for worst. This is the one I do not like the most. As you can tell, because it's number 1, obviously. I don't know why people like this thing. It's a freaking spider. Okay, this is what happened to me. It was the Temple of Time. I was freaking out. They brought back this thing. They had the classic music. Then you do your statue thing, and the item was cool. Then you get to the sub-boss, sword shield battle. Oh my god, it was amazing. Then he takes off his armor, and then she has like a little sword, and then you beat him. And I'm like thinking, oh boy, this boss is going to be amazing. And then I get there, and I'm like, oh boy, here we go, here we go. What? It's a spider. It's a tarantula. And hey, with an eye in it. Honestly, this is the most unoriginal. I don't like this thing. It's stupid. I hate it. And I watched a couple lists where they were like, oh, this got number 1. What? No way. This is stupid. I hate this boss. This is the worst one, I believe, because it's just, it drove me nuts. Let's make myself feel better with number 1. And if you disagree, I'm sorry. I just do not like this thing. Okay, after that, hating number 1, let's get to number 1 of best. Yes, I can't wait. Volvogia for Ocarina of Time. Oh my god, this is definitely my favorite. I would always save my file to the Fire Temple, do it all through it, get the hammer, and then fight this guy. And I just get a blast with him. He is my absolute favorite. Oh man, I love Ocarina of Time, and this boss is my favorite boss in Ocarina of Time, and all Zelda games. I just love this guy so much. And if you disagree, I'm sorry, I don't mean to make you angry. But, oh my god, this is my favorite. Oh, yes! I gotta play Ocarina of Time now. I'm gonna quit Twilight Princess and go for this one. Alright. And that was the end of the top 10 list for best and worst Zelda bosses. This is by Green Alien Productions. You can see my symbol there. I hope you enjoyed as much as I have. And if you don't, I'm sorry. If you want to say something, comment, go ahead. I would love to hear your opinions. If you call me gay, whatever. And if you say you hate Zelda, then why are you watching this? Hope you enjoyed it.